Well, good morning. Today is Thursday, December 16th. I'm Danielle Wiggins with your 3 News Now morning update. Speaking of updates, I have one on 3 News senior health correspondent Monica Robbins as she recovers from brain surgery. Plus, COVID running through the Browns and former Ohio State head coach Urban Meyer fired from his new gig overnight. Stick around for those stories. But first, we start with Holly, who has a check on today's windy and warm forecast.
Danielle, thanks. Yeah, tracking rain and wind as those winds have been really up there through the morning. And now as we get into the afternoon, we're going to add rain to the equation. And we'll continue to see scattered rain showers through this evening, especially earlier this evening. And then skies do start to clear. And we are going to cool things off, but nothing that's extreme. Now, it's going to feel very extreme after highs in the 60s today. Tomorrow we'll be starting around 30 degrees. We'll warm into the 40s, so it'll be a bit more seasonal for your Friday. A mix of clouds, sunshine, and then we get into some rain and snow chances as we head into Saturday. You better believe it. And you know what else is happening on Saturday? The Browns game. So that's going to be an interesting one. Tailgating leading up to the game, and in the game we are still looking at rain and snow. It's going to be a chilly, raw kind of day. Heading into early Sunday, we could have a leftover snow shower, but then we will see sunshine later on in the afternoon. All right, and this is the weekend before Christmas coming up too. Wind advisory continues through 6 o'clock this evening. Rain showers moving in and low 60s for highs today. 40s tomorrow, rain and snow on Saturday. Chilly, raw, damp, all of the above. You're going to want to bundle up. 40 degrees, right around there. 30s with snow moving out early on Sunday, and then we get into Christmas week and it looks quite lovely. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, partly to mostly sunny skies with highs in the low to mid 40s. Danielle, back to you.
Thank you so much, Holly. Okay, it's the sports news blowing up on your timelines overnight. The Jacksonville Jaguars have fired their head coach, Urban Meyer. The owner made the move just hours after ex-Jaguars player Josh Lambo told a Florida newspaper Meyer kicked him during practice in August. The incident was just the latest in a number of missteps from Meyer, who coached just 13 games in the NFL and was a former head coach at The Ohio State University. And staying with football, well, it has gone from bad to worse for the Cleveland Browns. 17 players and head coach Kevin Stefanski have all tested positive for COVID-19 ahead of Saturday's game against the Raiders. All will most likely be out for the game. Notable players testing positive include wide receiver Jarvis Landry, tight end Austin Hooper, offensive tackle Jedrick Wills Jr., offensive guard Wyatt Teller, and of course, quarterback Baker Mayfield. As of right now, Case Keenum will get the start. Special teams coordinator Mike Prefer will replace Coach Stefanski. And this morning, the Elyria South Boys and Girls Club is closed for deep cleaning after Baker Mayfield visited on Monday. Mayfield and his wife, Emily, were there for an event with about 75 kids. We reached out to CEO Jeff Scott, who said in a statement that the club's first step was to inform parents. He also said, quote, "Our highest priority is the safety and well-being of the young people we serve," end quote. And with case numbers on the rise, hospitalizations are on the rise too. Metro Health is reporting its highest number of COVID hospitalizations ever, 136 Wednesday, and the hospital is seeing a record high in test positivity, near 40%. Local doctors are saying that hospitalizations are no better than before, some worse than a year ago.
We're definitely seeing higher numbers in all of our hospitals than we even saw last year when we reached that peak.
Not only, at Rainbow are we seeing the most kids with COVID that we've ever seen, we are also, seeing many, many adults as well.
The state reports more than 6.3 million Ohioans have been vaccinated. And more local headlines to bring you this Thursday. Here are 3 things to know. First, Madison local schools will remain closed today due to a threat. The district says they're doing this out of an abundance of caution. Madison Township Police are investigating. There have been numerous alleged threats to local schools in the last few weeks, including to Barberton Middle School, Stowe Monroe Falls High School, and more. An update on the future of Cleveland Police. We now know Deputy Chief of Police Wayne Drummond will serve as Cleveland's interim police chief starting January 3rd, the day Mayor-elect Justin Bibb is sworn in. Bibb made the announcement yesterday saying his administration will start a nationwide search for a permanent chief. Current Chief Calvin Williams is set to retire at the end of the year. If you are interested in helping those impacted by those deadly storms in Kentucky, Cuyahoga Falls and the city of Stowe are collecting new, unwrapped gifts to deliver. Those can be dropped off at the city halls in both cities or in the lobby of the Cuyahoga Falls Police Department. Okay, now to a story that we just can't make up. Is cheesecake a staple on your holiday dessert table? Well, this year, instead of choosing that cheesecake, Kraft, the company behind Philadelphia cream cheese, will pay you to choose a different dessert. The current cream cheese shortage is to blame. Philadelphia will reimburse the cost to replace your homemade cheesecake up to $20. However, spots are limited. You can reserve yours starting tomorrow at 9 a.m. at spreadthefilling.com. Okay, well, we end with the best news you'll hear all day. You might remember our good friend and colleague, Monica Robbins, had to undergo surgery again for her brain tumor. And this morning, we have an update. Her surgery went well and she's in high spirits. Okay, so in true Monica fashion, take a look at this. She's finding a way to be humorous throughout all of this. She sent us this picture of a medical pad covering her face that has googly eyes on it, and her husband updated all of us yesterday saying that Monica is home resting comfortably. So we know Monica rocks, and we are so excited that she is doing well. Well, thank you for taking time to join me for this 3 News Now morning update. Our digital team will continue to bring you the stories making headlines around Northeast Ohio and beyond. Make sure you continue to check our social media pages and WKYC.com throughout the day. I'm Danielle Wiggins, and I'll see you tomorrow morning on Go starting at 4:30 a.m. Have a great day, everybody.